Today's sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the Caribbean Isle of Puerto Rico and its historic capital city of San Juan. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup, and we are all set to go, as it'll be the Bulls of San Diego taking on the Golden Eagles of San Juan. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys looking to get back on track after dropping their first loss of the season a week ago. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys coming off their byes, so they should be fresh and ready to get after it. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading the charge, we get a look at their 6-year quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. And McKee will look to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Stevens. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
And 4 at the 38-yard line.
70 Lions. Go.
Up the middle they go. Weston. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 12 yards there and a first down.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
On first down, Curtis. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Here we go.
McKee now to throw. That one caught by Rice. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Looking to throw. McKee. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
They're waiting in now to punt as he sends this one away. They'll score out a 36-yard punt, and the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
There's a lot of good to watch in the game last week, wasn't there? I mean, he did throw 2 touchdown passes. That was impressive. And he's so close, isn't he? The 3 interceptions killed him and his team. That was costly. But if he just cleans that up a little bit, there's a reason for optimism with this team and this passer.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And that's a run that will energize an offensive line. They'll take down one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
33-yard line.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And 2 yards to go.
19 seconds.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
They go with blue between the tackles. And a pretty quick burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. When you look at this defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw. Wheeler. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard.
Come on. Set. Drop goal 80.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. McKee. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
That's good for a San Juan 1st down. 1st and 10.
McKee now. Can't get away, and he's taken down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the 1st quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase it.
It was so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward.
11 brings up 3rd and 4.
Let's go now.
Here's McKee. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Here's Corliss Waitman now. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Bulls offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently second in the NFL in rushing. They begin with a carry for Blue. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Looking to throw. Wheeler trying to set up a screen for Blue. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's third down. We're scoreless after 1. Set for the second quarter. San Diego in possession of the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. Back to throw. Wheeler. A quick throw there is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down. They bring their punter out there now as he'll kick it away for the second time. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard, 8-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. San Juan now getting set to take over on offense. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things going in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
They'll be caught by Rice. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. The key to throw here. He finds his man, complete. It's Curtis. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now we get to see the punter, Corliss Waitman. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they're on a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
How about the show put on by these 2 defenses in this first half? The fireworks don't have to be just offensively. Neither one of them given an inch, and that's good coverage once again there to force another 4th down.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. San Juan now getting set to take over on offense. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
The 15-yard line.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw, McKee. Open man is Tipton. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
It's a gain of 11.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking to throw. McKee. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
It's now third.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover at the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Wheeler. Throw left side complete. That's Delgado. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
First down, San Diego.
Off play action. Wheeler. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 at a first down. Nothing flashy there, the slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play, and you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch, and then he's able to absorb the contact to complete it.
Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. From the 29, here's 2nd down at a yard. They go draw here. Blue. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Wheeler. His throw caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 1st and goal from just inside the 5. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 2nd and goal from the 1. Blue diving for the end zone,
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Now the try here for the point after. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0.
Golden Eagles, nothing.
So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. San Juan's offense ready to get started again. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Throwing to start the drive. McKee. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Off play action. McKee. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Operating from the gun. McKee. And this incomplete. Oh, my. He might have been celebrating in the end zone if he'd held on. Nearly picked, but instead, it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Corliss Waitman now as he's on for the 5th time here today. Fielded just inside the 20. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
At the 31-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Wheeler. And he's got his man in stride. Complete.
Gain on the play.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Down, San Diego.
Back to throw now on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Price. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake. Wheeler. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Back to throw again. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Here's Jackson to return. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. One final go for this offense here in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room. Throwing to start the drive. McKee. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll look to throw now on first down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they've been kept off the scoreboard in this first half, but here toward the end, they're trying to change that in one fell swoop, but that winds up incomplete.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Curtis. It's a gain of a couple on what should be the final carry of half number one.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
So these two teams off to their locker rooms for intermission, and that means we go to Orlando. Here's Scott Hansen with our halftime report. Scott?
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Scott Hansen and crew, thrilled to be with you from the Orlando studios at EA Sports, and we'll keep this one short and sweet. Just one touchdown on the board so far, 7-0 at the half. Will the offenses pick it back up? To find out, let's rejoin our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out with the victory. Just the one touchdown in that first half, 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Off play action. Wheeler. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
And the San Diego first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Golden Eagles take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Now the try here for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game.
Hardly any time taken off the clock there. 2 plays, and they find the end zone for 6 points. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by Blue. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They work now on 2nd and 9. The quick throw complete into the flat out left. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Operating from the gun, Wheeler. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So they bring out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. San Juan's offense ready to get started again. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown! A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Golden Eagles have scored again in this 3rd quarter. This time to move out in front. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
They'll go in for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. 1 play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. That's out to the left, flat and complete. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, Wheeler. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big play there. 54 yards.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Now Blue trying the right side. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Jaden Blue with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bulls are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And Charles, the 2nd time today that he has hit pay dirt.
And once you score the first one, there is that natural tendency, and there's also that eagerness to get back there again. Oh, he smells it. This guy smelled the end zone, and twice he's gotten there.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, a good-looking return setup here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. San Juan now getting set to take over on offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He finds his man complete. That's Rice. Here's 3rd and 6.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. McKee. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
This is taken around the 12. 44-yard punt, return of 9. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
To number 13.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
14. 1st down, San Diego.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Left side, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Wheeler. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the gun on 3rd down. Wheeler. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
And a San Diego 1st down.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The quick slant caught, and he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Bulls have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. A 10-play drive that time. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. San Juan now getting set to take over on offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Okay, break. Let's go. 60, go.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one, they may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back. So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something's off for that one.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. Going old reliable there to the slot on 3rd down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence, because how do you cover? Do you go with the bigger guy to try and use size? Do you go with the quicker guy and sometimes you even get out quick there? Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man right side is Rice. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Golden Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. A try here for the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That ties the game at
So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. They begin with a quick throw out left.
Complete to number 13. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 38-yard line.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. They hand it off. It's Blue. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 94 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. 1st down, and they go right back to Blue. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Off play action. Wheeler. He finds his man. Complete. That's Delgado. 23 yards the pickup there.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Toss play to the right to Blue. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Wheeler to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Wheeler. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Bulls answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter-punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So that drive in total 8 plays. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. San Juan now getting set to take over on offense. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And McKee will look to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
That's good.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
McKee now to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Fourth down, 10 yards to go. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Complete to Mason Tipton. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 38-yard
Fourth
line.
quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. Here's second down. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Looking to throw, McKee. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
It's now 3rd and 9.
Back to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
Here's third down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
He's back to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there with an amazing diving catch. And the Golden Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
28 all.
A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. Now this one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
At the 40-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Golden Eagles offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. Here's 1st and 10. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Just over 50 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10. McKee. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Here we go.
Up the middle they go. Schrader. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. Clock at 30 seconds. 2nd and 10. On the give, this is Blue. Oh, an excellent tackle there as they keep him inbounds and hold him to no gain. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. They'll get this into the hands of Price. And he will get out of bounds with 23 seconds to play as he does pick up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Wheeler. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
22 yards. 1st down, San Diego.
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Wheeler. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll come up now on 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they'll just make a change on defense. Say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Looking to throw. Wheeler. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. Four quarters couldn't decide things, so it's on to overtime here as the kick is away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. San Juan now getting set to take over on offense. And they get the ball first here in this overtime period. Remember, even if they score a touchdown, it's not over. There's always a chance to go and score a touchdown the other way, but they can certainly get a leg up with a solid drive here. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another first down.
That's good for a San Juan first down.
They'll run on first down. Curtis to the 43, second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's McKee. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And this is a touchdown. It's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the podcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. 5 plays there on that drive. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds. Our visitors getting set to take over on offense. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. We'll swing this out to Blue.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering.
And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Gigantic play by this defense, Charles. So they came back in the 4th quarter, took the momentum into overtime, and now they take the football.
And how do you think the team that just threw the pick feels right now? They surrendered the lead, got to overtime, had a chance to redeem themselves, and now they put the game in jeopardy with another pick. And guess what? Their defense has to hold.
A lot more was on the line in this one than just defending your home field, CD. They defend their home field against a division rival and get the victory, so this one feels a little extra special.
It has to, right? There's always just a little more emphasis on games like this. Everyone talks about